What happened?
Hi, I'm Officer Caswell, Detroit Police Department.
What's going on?
I pulled you over is I ran your plate. It's not coming back to anything.
That's not right. That's not true.
Okay, do you have your driver's license registration?
Sir, that's not true.
I can record you. I can record you.
You can record me.
I can record
but you
them.
can't record
Is
them.
this not a public lobby?
You can record them.
What is this, a public lobby?
You can record them.
Is this
you can record me.
Do you have a supervisor? I'd like to.
You don't
have
need
a
to see him.
I do need to see a
No, you don't.
supervisor at this point, sir, because
Not right now. You don't.
Yeah,
There's no reason.
I'm
to see him.
asking to see your supervisor,
Okay.
sir, please.
Well, if we get to that point,
I just want to walk.
In this intense encounter, a man is pulled over by a police officer who refuses to provide any clear justification for the stop. When the officer demands the man's ID without any probable cause, tensions rise. The man asserts his rights with confidence, challenging the officer's actions and questioning the legality of the stop. What follows is a lesson in standing firm when faced with unjust treatment by law enforcement.
What's that?
What's going on?
Well,
What happened?
Hi, I'm Officer Caswell, Detroit Police Department.
What's going on?
I pulled you over is I ran your plate. It's not coming back to anything.
That's not right. That's not true.
Okay, do you have your driver's license registration?
Sir, that's not true.
Okay, do you have your driver's license?
You see it? We run it again.
Okay, do you have your driver's license?
You can run it again, sir.
Okay, do you have your driver's license?
Can you run my plate again?
Okay.
Sir, you just open up my door?
Yeah, go ahead and step out then.
Sir, what? For what? Am I being under arrest?
You gonna hand me your driver's license?
This is a legal stop, sir.
This is a legal stop.
This is illegal.
Okay, do you have your driver's license?
I'm telling you my license, my plate is right, so I don't know what's the problem.
Okay, do you have your driver's license? I'm
Did
asking
you run
one
my
more
plate
time.
y'all already?
It's not coming back to anything. Do you have your driver's license?
Why you need my license for?
Why? Because it's on a traffic stop. I'm asking you. You have to identify yourself.
No, I don't have to
Just
identify myself. I got a plate on my car.
Caswell. You have to identify yourself.
I'm here legally, sir. I'm here legally.
You're here legally?
Sir, can you call your supervisor?
Yeah, go ahead and step out though.
Like, what I got to step out the car for?
Because I'm asking you to. It's a traffic stop, man.
That's not how
So I'm
traffic
gonna
stop works.
explain something. So go ahead and actually here I got it.
That's not how traffic stop works, man.
Okay, so go ahead and step out. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I'm not finna step out the car. What am I gonna step out the car for? I don't feel safe to step out the car, sir.
Okay, so that's not how this works.
What you mean how does it work? That is how it works.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. One more time.
You stopped me illegally. This is a Terry stop. You know what Terry stop is? You know Terry versus Ohio? Have you heard Terry versus Ohio?
Okay, so listen.
Okay, you heard Terry versus Ohio before.
I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I'm asking you, sir. Do you know what Terry versus Ohio
You're
is?
gonna end up going to jail.
For what?
I'm gonna explain that, but right now, I'm gonna ask you.
So I'm under arrest. You see, you make me get out the car under threat of arrest, right?
Under threats of arrest?
You just said I'm gonna rearrested if I don't get out the car.
So
you tell me
I'm giving a lawful order, okay? Because I have to verify.
Sir, are you making me get out the vehicle under threat of arrest?
I can't identify you, man.
Sir, are you making me get out the vehicle under the threat of arrest?
Because I can't identify you, please step out of the car.
No, I'm saying, are you making me get out under threat of arrest?
Are you gonna step?
Am
out
I
of the
under
car?
arrest or am I seized on probable cause?
I cannot verify who I'm speaking to because you won't give me your driver's license.
My ID is right there on the back of the car, sir.
Okay, you want to grab it? So
What you mean? No, my ID, the plate that's my ID. That's my identification for you.
So is there a reason why there's a temp plate on the car?
Why not?
You want to give me that information?
Why not?
Okay, go ahead and step out.
I'm under threat of arrest.
I'm asking you to step out of the car.
If I don't step out,
and then you're gonna go to jail.
Why would you grab me for?
Because I'm asking you to step out the car. Okay, that's fine.
Sir, so you make me get out under threat of arrest?
Yep, step out of the car. Face the door, please. Patch you down, make sure you don't have weapons on you. Okay, go ahead and walk to the front of my car. So walk to the front of my car, please. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. So I cannot.
All right, can you stand back from me?
That's fine.
I feel threatened, man. No, you just threatened to grab me. You just threatened to put your hands on me. Okay. I feel very, very vulnerable right now, sir.
That's fine. Okay. So this is where we're at.
Where we at is you got me out here for a legal stop. I don't answer questions by police officers. So if you ask me any questions, I'm not going to answer them.
Okay, that's fine. So take your hands out of your pockets. So right now, the reason I stopped you is because when you run the plate, it doesn't come back to anything.
Sir, my plate is totally legit.
Okay, is there a reason for the temp plate?
I don't have to answer any questions posed by a police officer.
Okay. Do you have your ID?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you want to grab it? Do you want to identify yourself?
Are you going to arrest me? Am I under arrest or am I being detained?
So if you don't identify yourself, yes.
Okay. There you go. There you go. I'll let you take it out.
Thank you.
Because I don't want you to feel threatened, and I don't want to feel threatened.
I appreciate that. Is it Mr. Palmer?
Yes.
Okay. tell you what. My partner's gonna run your name.
Oh, you
Make
need to,
sure
no, you
on
need
the
to Google
vehicle-
my name first. That's what you need
What'd
to
you
do.
say?
You need to Google it first.
Google it?
Yeah, oh yeah, you're definitely gonna hear me.
Here's this back.
Okay.
So my partner's gonna run your name. If everything checks out,
I done
get
filed
you out.
7 federal cases. I won all 7 of them. So I don't, and whatever you want to do, you
Do
can
you
do.
have your registration?
Huh?
Do you have the registration?
Of course I have registration. My vehicle is right here. You see the vehicle is legal right here.
Do you have the certificate of registration?
I have everything, sir.
Is it in the vehicle?
Yes, it is.
The
Indeed.
insurance in the vehicle?
Everything, sir.
Okay, I need to see that.
Okay.
Are you willing to grab that?
I got to do it on threat of arrest.
If you don't do that, you're gonna get tickets. I don't want to do that. I'm not a big ticket writer, man.
I'm gonna get tickets for what? Everything's
For-
legit on my
For
vehicle.
the one, no proof of insurance.
Huh?
Okay, you might have insurance. You might have insurance on the vehicle, but I need to see proof. Does that make sense?
Okay, if you run my plate, you will see it has proof of insurance.
No, so
The plate is-
tell
the
me
plate
if
is
you
only
have
1 day
insurance,
old.
But I need to see like a hard copy. of
Have you ever got
or
a have
an
you ever got a plate for a tag plate for your car?
I have not.
So you never had a new car in your life?
I have had a new car.
Okay,
but
so
I've
you
never
had a tag plate.
I've never
temporary
had
plate.
So
Okay.
are you gonna show me?
Did
proof of insurance?
did you actually look at the plate? You haven't even looked at the plate all the way correctly, have you?
I was behind you way back.
All right. Do you see the blue stamp on that plate from the Secretary of State?
So listen,
Sir, do you see the blue plant from the Secretary of State on
I'm
there?
not gonna go back and forth.
You can do whatever you want to do.
I'll be getting some tickets.
Go ahead, do whatever you want to do, sir.
So you have a warrant,
You can
okay?
call whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, sir.
I'm not gonna take you to jail on it.
I don't care about the warrant. That's the point. It's like 20 years old. So do whatever you want to do, sir.
Okay, I'm not gonna take you to jail on it.
I don't care about none
I'm
of
gonna
that. Man.
cut you a couple tickets and we'll let you get out of here. Okay?
You write me a ticket for what? You haven't even looked at my plate. It
Yeah,
says
so I'm
Secretary of
gonna
State
grab-
right there.
So I'm gonna grab the VIN off of there.
That's from the Secretary of State
get
branch
the car
plate.
pulled up.
Have you looked at the plate? You haven't looked at the plate either, have you?
I did, sir.
All right. So you see the Secretary of State stamp on there? Huh?
And then if you show up to court with the insurance and the registration, I'll waive the tickets.
Sir, it's no waiving it. My plate is right here.
I'm not gonna go. I'm done
Huh?
going back and forth. Okay.
Oh, you see me in court. You see me downtown, Federal Building.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
It's called 1983.
Cool.
All right.
Where you stay at?
Don't worry about that. I don't ask questions
Okay.
about police officers. Hold about police officers.
Okay.
My place right here. You can see everything right there.
Mm-hmm.
You have registration?
Do you notice you helping him with a legal stop? Do you know you're going to be going to court with him? Oh, so you vouching for everything he does. Thank you,
Do you have the insurance?
sir. Where's the supervisor,
So. I don't-
sir? I want to see a supervisor.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Give me a couple minutes. Okay?
Yes. All right.
What's the reasoning for the supervisor?
Because you stopped me illegally.
So I didn't.
Yes,
but
you
I
did.
need
You
to-
are stopping me illegally.
I'm not stopping.
You passed stopping me illegal. I told her I filed 7 federal cases. I won all 7 of them. I filed all myself. I go down to federal building. I follow myself for officers like you. So if you're ready to go ahead and go down there, we can go down there. It don't matter.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
if that's something you want to do, that.
I'm going to do it. It's not something I'm going. I'm going to file it on you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So what's the reasoning for the supervisor?
I want a supervisor down
Just
here.
Believing that.
Oh no, I want him to come down here. Yes, I want because you trying to give me tickets for something that clearly I have insurance and clearly I have a
Yeah,
registration.
so I need to see proof.
What do you mean proof? It's proof right there, Secretary of State.
No. So the insurance.
Sir, this says Secretary of State on it.
I'm saying, do you
Sir, Secretary of State right there. It's clear as day. You can't miss it.
Do you have?
I
proof
even
of
got it
insurance?
laminated for you. Nice and laminated, nice and clear for you. I even took out the window. You see the window? It had a sticker. It was stuck in the window. I put it on laminated just for police officers like you. Just for you. I have insurance. I have registration. If you want to keep playing this game, you can play it all you want to, man. You see I clearly have it. I'm at work right now, actually. Sir, can you call your supervisor? How long is it going to be? How long am I being detained? Sir, can you get the supervisor down here, sir? Sir, officer.
All right, so you can have a good night, okay? I'm not gonna cut you any tickets. Make sure you get that warrant taken care of.
All right.
Okay, have a good night.
Well, you know you're still going to court, right?
This video underscores the importance of knowing and asserting your rights during police encounters. The man's calm yet firm response forced the officer to back down, proving that standing up for yourself can make all the difference. Always be aware of your rights, especially during interactions that seem unjust, and never hesitate to challenge any illegal actions by authorities. And when authority oversteps, watch how one individual uses knowledge and composure to hold those in power accountable. In this shocking confrontation, a lieutenant from the Bessemer Police Department in Alabama completely mishandles a simple public recording situation. When a man calmly exercises his rights to record in a public space, the officer's ignorance and frustration lead to a tense and unnecessary escalation. Watch as the man stands his ground, exposing the lieutenant's lack of understanding of the law.
Sir, you won't be able to record in City Hall.
Why is that,
You can
sir?
step outside, but you won't be
Can
able
I
to
get your
record
name?
any step.
Who are you?
Lieutenant Carmichael. You be able to step outside. You want to record anything outside, inside the building.
Are you sure about
You're
this?
not able to record.
Don't touch me.
I thank you for leaving.
Don't touch me now.
I thank you for leaving.
You might want to call
you recording.
You might want to
people.
call somebody that's higher than you.
You recording people.
Can I
that
get-
don't
can I
wanna
get
be
a
recorded.
supervisor?
I am the supervisor. I'm the lieutenant. You recording people who don't want. Did they give you
Is
consent
this-
to record them?
Is this not
Did
a
they give you
public,
consent to record them?
is this not a public
Did
building?
we give you consent to record them?
I don't need consent.
They're citizens. They're private people working. They're not like me. They're not in law enforcement.
They work in a public building.
That doesn't matter.
It does
They're
matter.
not getting consent for you to record
It
them.
doesn't matter. I'm in
They're
public.
not giving you consent to
I'm in a
record them.
public lobby.
Call and give me the officer down here, please.
I'm in a public lobby. You should know this if you're a lieutenant.
Come on, let's step outside and talk about it.
Can I get your badge number?
My badge number, my ID number 78.
Oh, your ID number? Could you get somebody higher than you? Because you got to understand, I'm in a public building, in a public lobby,
You recording
and
people
I'm
who not
recording
supposed to
public.
record.
I'm public servants.
They're not public servants.
But don't matter.
I'm a public servant. They're not
Who is
public
that?
servants.
Who are they?
They're not public servants.
Who are they?
They're hired. They're not public servants,
But
though.
hired by who?
You're wrong.
Hired by who?
I'm a public servant.
Who are they
They're
hired?
just people who working in the city.
Who are they hired
They're
by the
not
city?
public servants.
Are they hired by the city?
But they're not giving you consent to record them.
I don't need consent in a public.
Yes, you do. You
I don't need
consent
consent in a
to
public
record
place.
these people.
No,
you
I
just
don't.
come on and throw a camera. Me, you can record
I wasn't
me.
even recording them. I was
You rec-
recording the building. To
You
tell
can
you the
record
truth.
me, but you recording them. I seen you with the camera in her face.
I was not in her face. I
Yes,
was
you
talking to the
was.
lady because she was
You
looking
cannot
at me and
record. You cannot
telling me
record
something.
them.
I can record you. I can record
You
you.
can record me.
I can record
But you
them.
can't record
Is
them.
this not a public lobby?
You can record them.
What is this, a public lobby?
You can record them.
Is this
you
a-
can record me.
Well,
I'm
is
a
this-
public servant.
is this
you can
a-
record me.
Let me-
I'm not saying you can
Answer
do
me
that.
this question.
But
Answer
I'm
me
telling
this
you, you
question.
can't record them.
Answer me this question.
can't record
Lieutenant Carmichael. Answer.
You can't record them.
Can I ask you a question?
What you want to know?
Is this a public building?
This is a public facility,
Is this a public lobby?
but you can't record them.
But I'm saying, is
You
this a,
cannot record them.
who says that?
You
Is that
cannot
is that the
record
law?
them.
Is that a law?
You can't record them.
Is that a
You
law?
can't- They did not give you consent
What I'm
to
saying,
record them.
is that against the law?
You did not give them consent. They
Do
did
you
not
know
give
the
you
recording?
consent.
Do you know the recording
You
laws?
you can record me. I'm telling you, you can record her.
I'm
We're
in a
officers.
I'm in a public lobby. I'm in
consent
public.
to that, but you can't go
But
up and
they
just start recording them.
They don't, I
give you
don't need their
consent.
consent in a public lobby,
You
sir.
don't- you do need their consent.
What law is
What
that?
are you gonna do with that? You just
I'm gonna
can't post those.
disseminate it to
You
where I
can't-
need to
no,
disseminate
you
it to.
can't- You just can't disseminate and post stuff with people.
What is the law?
You can't disseminate.
Are you law enforcement
I
or
am
feelings
law
enforcement?
enforcement. You
Are you-
cannot disseminate that.
Are you?
They
You
did
might
not
want to
give you
go.
consent.
You might
I
want to
tell
go
you
look that
what,
up.
I tell you, you be talking about getting sued. You
Sued?
disseminate them people. They have a right
Okay.
to file litigation against you.
Look, I'm in a public lobby.
They have a right to file litigation against you. If you put them people on the way,
I'm in a public lobby, in a public city hall. Lieutenant Carmichael is telling me I cannot record in a public lobby.
I tell you, I say you can't record you can't record the workers.
But can I not record
You
anything
can't
I can
record
see
the
from
workers.
public?
You can't record the workers.
What law is that?
You can't record the workers.
Could
They
you
have a
give me a
right to
statute?
privacy. You cannot record them.
A right
They
to
have
privacy in public?
Yes, they're not. This not public. They're not. This not public. They're not. This not public. This is a.
This is
facility.
not a public.
This is a
not
public facility. But
Okay.
they're at work. You
This
cannot
is a
record
public
them.
workspace.
You cannot record them. And then you talking
I do
about putting
have-
it online.
I
You
didn't
talking
say
about
put it
putting
online. I said I might
Then
disseminate.
You say you gonna disseminate.
I didn't say nothing about putting it online,
You
did
said
I?
you gonna put it online. What
Yeah.
are you gonna do with that? You just
I'm gonna
can't talk
I'm gonna
so.
disseminate it to
You
where I
can't-
need to
no, you
disseminate it to.
can't.
Yeah, maybe. It's not
You
for
can't
sure.
disseminate them. They didn't give you authority
What-
to
sir,
record
law-
them.
you're law enforcement, right?
But I'm telling you, you can record me. I'm law enforcement.
Okay.
You can record her. She law enforcement.
and is this not
They're not law enforcement.
okay?
You cannot
It
record
doesn't
them and
matter.
put them
It
online.
doesn't matter if they're law enforcement.
It
or not.
does.
If they're in a public,
It does. It matters.
If they're in a
It
public,
does.
if they're in a public space,
It does.
and I'm in a public lobby,
It
and
does.
whatever my eyes can see from public, I can record,
does.
and I don't need their consent in
Let's
the
step
public
outside and talk about it.
there's no privacy in public. There's no expected
What's your
privacy in
name, sir?
public. My name is Jay.
Jay what?
I'm just gonna go with just Jay.
Okay,
I'm not
Jay.
gonna get my private
You're recording.
information.
I don't know you. I need to see some ID. I don't know you.
I haven't committed a crime to give you ID.
You come in
I'm just
with a
rec-
camera.
I'm just recording.
You come in with a camera. I don't know.
You acting like I got a
You
gun
could
or
be a
something.
terrorist. I
You
don't
could be
know.
a terrorist. I don't
With
know.
everything, you got anything on you? With
Well,
everything
see,
that's
I don't
going
give
on
you
in the
permission to
public
touch me either now.
With everything
You've
going on in the public,
been
you-
touching and feeling.
With all the mass shootings we got, I don't know
Can
you.
I get some little bit of space? I got a mask on, but can you give me a little bit of space?
I'm giving you plenty
I'll
of
back
space.
up just a little bit.
I'm giving you plenty of
Intimidation. You're
space.
trying to intimidate. Wow.
I'm not intimidating you.
A man with the camera. That's
I'm
all
just,
I got.
I'm just checking to
Just
see
taking-
if you
just taking-
got any weapons on you.
What? Look at this guy touching me.
I don't
Now,
know if
do
got
you want a
weapons on you.
lawsuit? Do you want a lawsuit on you?
I don't know if you got weapons on you.
Do you want a lawsuit against you?
I don't know if you got any weapons on you, Jay. What
Are
do you got
are
on you?
Are you law enforcement or
You
feelings
may,
enforcement?
who knows? You may come in and want to shoot the building up.
You may too.
I don't know you.
I don't know
I work
you.
for the city. I've been here 20
Okay,
years.
that don't mean anything. You might want to get crazy and come
I
to shoot
don't
the
know-
building
I
up
don't
too.
know-
You
I
know
don't
with the
know
gun. I don't have a gun or anything.
I don't
on
know
me.
that.
Okay then.
I don't know what you got.
That's true.
You too. Exactly. I don't know your
I got a
mental.
bottle of water on me.
I don't
'Cause
know your
I've been
mental
walking
state.
around.
Jay,
I don't
you
know
may-
yours. You acting kind of like you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know your
And you
mental
a
state.
lieutenant?
I don't know your mental state.
You a lieutenant and you
But
don't
you
know.
the one
and
recording, you the one recording the workers
Lieutenant.
trying to get sued, finna put it
Lieutenant.
online.
They can try to sue me if they want. It's not going to go anywhere because they're in a public place.
All right, Jay.
You're
okay,
supposed
Jay.
to know this, Lieutenant.
Okay, Jay.
You haven't been trained
They
on
at
that.
work, but they're not.
And
let me tell you,
and
Jay.
de-escalation.
Let me tell you, they're different from me.
No, they're not.
You
Not
can
in public.
you
Not
can
in
record
public.
me. You can record
Not
me.
in public.
No, they at work, Jay.
Not
That's
in
the
public.
difference.
This is
They
a
at
public.
jailway, Jay.
This is a public
They
lobby.
at work.
That door is
Jay.
open. That door is open to the public.
They at work.
This is a public lobby.
There's a difference. They at work.
It's not a difference.
It is a difference.
What's the difference?
They
What's
at
the law?
work. You record people at work.
We're talking about differences. What's the law enforcement?
You recording people who at work, Jay.
Are you law
It's
enforcement?
different than me. You
Are
can
you
record
law-
me.
Okay.
I'm
okay,
telling
I
you
understand that part. But
I'm
are
telling you that.
You're law enforcement.
I'm law
right?
enforcement.
Okay. So
I'm
what is
law
the law
enforcement.
on
You
that?
tell me since you so versed, Jay.
I know. You're supposed to know this, Lieutenant.
No, you come in with the camera. You tell me, Jay.
That's all
you
I
tell
got.
me the-
Exactly.
Tell me the law for
And you
recording
acting like
people at
you
work.
acting like this for a camera.
Tell me the law recording people at work.
If they're in a public, if I'm in a public lobby,
Difference.
And they're behind
Difference.
me.
They at City Hall.
City Hall is a public place.
It's the difference, Jay.
What's the difference?
Difference is, did you consult with them about
I don't have to
discriminating
consult.
with
This
them
is a public. This is open
and
for
putting
the
them
public.
online?
This is open for the public. We should be able to come in and check up on our public servants, how courteous
I
and
agree.
professional they are.
I agree with you, Jay.
And the camera,
I agree
y'all
with you,
got
Jay.
cameras all in. Look, let's count how many cameras together. You want to count together? 1 camera, 2 camera, 3 camera. I see 3 so far. I know it's plenty more, and 4 of mine. So
And
what's the
those cameras
problem?
for, Jay?
What's the camera for?
They're for safety.
This one's for safety
That's
too.
for safety for
This is
people
for
who come
safety
in-
and accountability
For
and
people who may wanna come
transparency.
in- People who may want to come in and hurt people in the facility.
Do I look like I'm gonna hurt somebody?
I don't know you, Jay.
Well, I'm not gonna hurt anybody.
I don't know your
I'm not
mindset,
here to,
Jay.
I'm not here to hurt anybody.
Jay, I don't know your mindset, Jay.
I've never been in this
Jay.
city hall.
You come
And I
in,
just-
now
I'm
you
just,
showing your face with a mask on. I don't know
Well,
your
I'm-
mindset.
I'm just trying to
don't know
protect
your
myself.
mindset, Jay.
I'm
I don't know
protecting
you.
myself because I know a lot of people that's sick. So I'm not.
Jay, you know how many folks have come in with mass shootings in this country nowadays?
I don't-
Thousands
I
of
don't
mass
know.
shootings every day.
And that's
in places, in public places.
and that's heartbreaking.
And you
That's
know
sad.
how people get
But I-
hurt
but everybody's not a criminal.
Even the Oakland City home of bombing.
Everybody's not a criminal. Some people just might want to check up on their government.
I understand.
You see how they're
And
treating the
I'm not
public.
saying that you can't, Jay. I'm just saying you
But
can put
yes,
the
you
camera
are.
in them folks' face.
I wasn't in their face.
Yes, you were, Jay.
I was not in their
How you
face.
doing?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
This Officer
good.
Ward.
Okay.
Officer Ward.
Yes, sir.
Badge number?
422.
Thank you, sir.
Are you through recording, Jay? So the people get back to work?
I wanted to. I saw some pictures. I was just really recording the building, to tell you the truth. I wasn't
No.
I wasn't really concerned about the employees unless I came to do official business. I came to get a public records request for them.
Okay.
And I just want to document the building. It's a nice building,
we
and I
gonna
want to
let
get
you
some
have to let you do that,
some
Jay.
pictures and of the art on the wall. I mean,
No, we ain't gonna be able to let you do that, Jay.
what law is that?
Huh?
What law are you enforcing?
With everything that's going on in the country, Jay, I don't mind you recording at this level. You're not ready to record, you record, but we don't need you going up to the second floor recording.
Was it publicly accessible up there?
It's not.
Are you telling me the truth? Or
I'm
are you
telling
just
you the
telling me
truth.
something?
The public doesn't go on the second floor. They conduct all their business here.
Okay, so if I call the mayor and all and the
would
higher ups and
you would get a
and
meeting.
if I ask
You would
them,
get a meeting to go up to the mayor. Then you would come down, check in with her, tell them you got a meeting.
is the
Then
mayor
you would go to
the
second
mayor
floor.
available now?
The mayor is not available.
Okay, that's interesting. So will you arrest me if I go up there?
I'm not gonna let you go up there, Jay.
What I'm
And
saying,
I don't want to escalate it to that point. I'm telling you, it's not accessible to the public. Normally,
but then there's no signs. There's no signage.
normally they request to see the mayor. They'll get escorted up there.
But I'm only appointment. Well, I really didn't have an appointment. I just wanted to get a form, and I
understand that.
wanted to kind of just look at the building, get some pictures of like the art and the structure. The architect of the building, and then be on my way.
Okay.
I wasn't here gonna stay all day, and
I know, Jay. You know, people.
I wasn't trying to get in people's faces until they come to
People
get
have
in.
been doing diagrams to blow up municipal buildings.
See now, why everything gotta be? Why
I'm
everything?
just telling you
Why
what the
everything gotta
is
be
now, DJ.
for
I'm
bad
telling you.
intentions? Why everything gotta be in bad
Because
intentions,
people
man?
do bad stuff, Jay. And I'm not
Yes,
trying to be
yes, they
hostile
do.
with
People
you.
do good things
And
too.
I don't know your mindset. That's what I'm telling
People
you.
try to highlight good things too.
Yeah, but sometimes
That's what
people do
we
bad
need
things,
more
Jay.
of. Yeah.
With all the mass shootings we had with the Oklahoma City bombs and stuff like that.
That's been
that was a county,
years
that was a
and
county.
years.
But that don't mean
before
people
you was
mindset
born,
changed.
before I was born. That's true.
That don't mean people
Since the
mindset
beginning of
changed.
time, people been
And like
crazy.
I said, I don't know you, Jay.
And I don't
Like
know
you don't know me.
Exactly.
You know, you equate me talking to you as being hostile or getting in your face.
You did get a little hostile.
I didn't get hostile.
You kind of grabbed me, and you know you're not supposed to do that unless I've committed a crime.
Jay,
it's on camera.
I'm just checking you to see if you got weapons, Jay.
But you
and
can't.
not once
you
did I.
can't, you
not
can't
once
do
did-
that
Not once
unless
did I
I've committed a crime. And
not once did I pull
am
you
I
up. Did I
detained?
pat you down?
Am I detained?
I can do a visual scan.
Am I
I can do a
detained? You
visual
did
scan.
touch me though.
I can do a visual scan. Even
did.
your backpack.
You did touch me though.
I can
didn't
do a
you?
visual scan.
You did touch me.
I didn't touch you, Jay.
Yes, you did.
How I touch you, Jay?
It'll show on the camera.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I
don't want any
I can
problems,
do.
man. I'm just here to document.
You know, it seems like you the one want to cause issue, Jay.
Cause issue? What issue?
Yeah.
I'm not the one causing issues, man. I'm just here. I just got a camera.
You can document. I told you.
I wasn't loud and belligerent.
And
I came in here.
I told you that. Did I want?
She rolling her eyes. What have I done wrong?
Did I once tell you to take your camera out of my face? Did I snatch the camera from you? What I told you, Jay?
But you
Let's
can't-
repeat it together. What I told you.
It's called the First Amendment.
What I told you.
I can record in
what I
public
told you.
spaces, right?
What?
You agree?
What did I tell you?
See?
What did I tell you? I told you to record me.
You might need to get his
I told you to record me. Didn't I tell you to record me?
Yeah, but I'm saying
I can tell you to record her.
I can record anything I can see with my
You can't
eyes.
record
From,
people while they at work, Jay.
it's like, why can't I record people?
You finna put people at work on the internet, and you didn't consult them about doing
But
it.
they're in the public. They're in public view. No, they're not. You saying they're not in public view? This is not.
She's at work. I don't mind you recording me. I don't mind you recording her.
Okay.
And yes, you can walk through recording. Are you finished recording?
I just want to get just one round up there and I'll be gone.
No, I'm not going to rely you on the second floor.
Can I see where if it's a sign that says?
You can't go up there, Jay. I tell you.
I just want.
If
I was just want
you
to
have
see
an
if there's a
appointment, you can
sign.
go up to the second floor.
There's no signages that says I can't go up there.
That's not accessible to the public.
Is that a public restroom up there?
That's not accessible to the public, Jay.
Are you
If you want to
wrong
call and get a
information?
meeting, you can call and get a meeting, and I will let you
Look,
up
I
to the
just
second floor.
wanted to get the architect It's a nice architectural
All
building.
right, Jay, I'm not letting you up on the second floor.
Will you arrest me if I go up there?
Jay, I'm not allowing you on the second floor.
Well, what authority do you have for me not to
Jay,
go
I'm
in
not
public
allowing you on the
areas?
second floor.
Would you walk with me?
I'm not
Would that be
gonna walk
cool?
with you to the second floor, Jay.
Look, I'm not gonna go
I
in
don't
any
know
of the
your
offices.
intent.
I just want to go in
You
the.
said you want to do the camera. I'm letting you do the camera, but I'm not letting you up on the second floor, Jay.
I just want to go like just.
Why do you want to go to the second
Just
floor?
to get
Jay?
just to document the building. Somebody that's never came in this building, want to see how it looks, see what type of offices are in the building.
No, Jay. That's not public access up there.
I'm not going in any restricted.
not up to the
I'm not
public.
going in restricted areas.
No, you cannot go to the second floor. That's not public, Jay. You in the public lobby. I'm letting you.
So none of this up here is publicly accessible. None of that. Y'all see? You see what he's saying? None of this is publicly accessible. No signages nowhere. I don't see any signs. Now, you know, Lieutenant, you're a law enforcement officer, right? You haven't given me one law that I've broken. You haven't recited no law. Or,
I am allowing you to record. I am allowing you to record
But
in a
in-
public accessible area. Second floor is not public access.
Will this
The
elevator-
mayor's office, if you call and want to get an appointment, you can go to the second floor.
will this elevator take me to the second floor?
That's for people who have appointments, Jay.
Okay. Well,
You're welcome to call and get an appointment, Jay, and you can go to the second floor.
did I get your name and your badge number?
Selman 389.
All right. All right, Lieutenant.
All right, Jay.
I see.
Have a good day.
We're gonna have to do a little pulling some files for you, cause you need some more training.
Jay, I've been here 30-some years. You do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Really?
We're gonna get you some more training.
Well, Jay, you can't give me more training. I already got it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You have a good day.
Well, I'm not gonna leave just now. I wanna.
Well, I guess we gonna walk together.
I'll come back. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go up there. Once they tell you what the law is and I'm able to do this, I got a right to do this, to check up on my employees, right?
I don't work for you, Jay.
Oh, you don't?
No, sir.
You're not a public servant.
No, sir. I don't
Okay.
work for you, Jay. Have a good day.
All right, I'm gonna check out your vehicle too.
This interaction highlights the importance of knowing your rights when dealing with law enforcement. The man's calm but assertive response forces the officer to back down, showing that transparency and understanding of the law can help maintain peace. Remember, your rights are not negotiable even when faced with ignorance. And when the pressure builds, watch how one individual's knowledge and calmness turn the tables, making ignorance an obstacle for the officers, not the citizen. In this intense confrontation, a man is stopped by police despite having committed no crime. When asked for his ID, he calmly asserts his rights, but the officers don't take kindly to his refusal. Watch as they escalate the situation, threatening to arrest him and confiscate his ID, all while the man continues to stand his ground, documenting his interaction with the law.
You understand that the police can stop you even if you haven't broken the law, correct?
Yeah, they could stop me, yes.
Correct, and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So we're not saying you broke the law, but
No.
obviously
I was
someone's
saying about
concerned.
the ID. About
Yeah, that's
I don't have any warrants. It's not a thing, but I know
Yeah, how
that
do we
I
know
do
that?
have rights.
How do we
True,
know?
but I do have rights.
Yeah, but it's also our right to identify you.
It's your right to ask, I believe.
Okay.
But if I didn't commit a crime,
Right.
then I
But you
don't
understand
have
this
to.
is an investigation, right?
Well, yes.
Okay, so that kind of changes things.
I know. I see these videos, and I don't mean to
I
be.
know, I can
I
tell.
don't mean. I know.
I
and
can tell. You probably see a lot of stuff online.
I
and
know,
you've got it all figured
well,
out.
no, not that I got it figured out, but I have been bullied and taken advantage of by police officers before.
Where was that?
Webster, West
Okay, well,
Webster.
we're not
I
Webster
understand
police.
you're not, but I'm not whoever you're accusing me of being either. I just,
We're not accusing you of being anyone. We don't even know who you are. That's the issue.
you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Honest.
We're asking you a simple question, which we do with everyone we interact with.
Oh, I totally understand.
I don't think you do, though. Because
Well,
you're
okay,
being-
tell me what
you're
I
being
don't understand.
argumentative about it.
Okay.
I mean, You got your camera out. You're recording us.
I do, just for my own safety. I'm on the side of the road.
We got these.
I don't trust. Yeah.
You
Well, you
don't
didn't
trust
have those
these?
on a minute ago.
They absolutely did.
I didn't see the light on a minute ago.
Right.
I haven't committed a crime.
Right.
So
But I'll
I'm
tell you
just
this.
walking down the street. I understand I scared that lady down the street. I didn't hurt her. I asked her for a drink of water. They were working on their house. I called over and I asked for, she was like, oh my God. And I was like, no, I just wanted a drink of water. I'm sorry. And I kept, that was it. That was absolutely 100% it.
Right.
And that was our whole conversation. Absolutely, positively.
Okay.
So
We're not disputing that.
Okay, then why would you need my ID?
Because that is standard protocol for us to identify.
Standard
who we're talking to,
protocol.
right? You say that you don't have any warrants or anything like that.
Can I see your driver's license, sir?
You don't need to.
Why not? You drove here, didn't
You're
you?
not a police officer.
Did you drive here?
You're not a police officer.
Did you drive here?
Absolutely did.
Can I see your driver's
No,
license?
you don't need to see it.
Okay,
You have
well,
no-
I'm walking here. I'm just walking down the street.
Right, but you're just being argumentative.
No, look.
No, you
I look like... Do I look that terrible of a human being?
No one's
Look,
saying that you are.
I know.
But the fact that, let me tell you something. Is it strange to you?
Man, a lot of
that
things
you
are
don't want-
strange.
Okay. would
A
it-
lot
would it
of
be
things are strange
you
to me.
If I asked you for your ID, right?
I totally understand.
No, you don't.
And a couple
No, you
years
don't.
ago...
Because I'm asking you for your ID to identify you, and you don't want to give it to us for whatever reason. That seems suspicious.
Because I don't have to. It's not, I don't have
Right.
to. I didn't break the law.
Right, but that's suspicious. Any person.
Is
that,
it?
Yeah, it is.
You didn't want to give me yours. Is that suspicious?
Because you're doing it out of spite.
No.
Yeah, you are.
You drove here. I'm walking.
Correct.
You're the one that should have a driver's license.
Yeah, and I have.
Can I see it?
No. You don't need to know.
Okay.
You have no legal reason.
I don't have to prove that you're driving, but I'm just walking on the street and you want my driver's
my
license.
department isn't going to let me drive. I don't have a
I know.
driver's license.
Am I still
Pretty-
being detained?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Well, do you have a supervisor? I'd like to
You don't
have
need
a
to see him.
I do need to see a
No, you don't.
supervisor at this point, sir, because
Not right now. You don't. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's no reason.
I'm
to see him.
asking to see your supervisor,
Okay.
sir, please.
Well, if we get to that point,
I just want to walk. Man, I got a ride coming to pick me up.
Right.
Look, man, I'm not a criminal. Look at me.
Listen.
You can see I'm not a criminal.
You can stay
I don't have
there.
crowbars on me. I just got out of a wedding, man.
we don't know that. And by the way that you're acting,
By the
and
way,
not-
how am I acting?
You're not providing us with your identity. which
And
is a very
is that
simple
how is
fact.
that acting? Can you tell me how that's acting?
Yeah, that's strange.
Strange.
Yep. What do you have to hide? Why wouldn't you just provide us with your identity so you can be on your way? It's as simple
I
as
asked
that.
you to provide me with your identity,
right,
sir.
but you don't need it.
You don't need
You're not
mine
a law
either,
enforcement
sir.
officer.
Sir,
You have
I'm
no
not
legal
breaking
reason
any
to have-
law for you to need my identification.
Right, but
Can I see your
I
supervisor?
already
Please, sir,
explained to
can
you
I
that
see your
this-
supervisor?
No, you don't need to see him right now. You have no. You have no
I'm
reason to see him.
requesting your supervisor,
Yeah, you
sir.
can request him. That doesn't mean we have to. get him
Really?
out
You
here.
don't have to?
No.
Okay.
There's no reason for him to come out here.
I'm requesting it. I was just.
Yeah, I know you are. I've heard you.
Okay.
But you don't need it.
Okay.
You
I'm
don't-
not.
you don't
I'm
need to
not.
waste his
I'm
time
not
right
trying to give you a hard time or him a hard time. I'm
But
just.
you are. But you are. Okay.
Man, he's.
And you're the only person that's making this difficult right now.
No.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
You
walking
have a
out here. You
camera in
could
our
have asked
face.
me what's going on.
You have
No,
a
I put
camera
the
in my
camera up
face.
because you were asking for ID and.
Right.
And
So what does the camera have to do with that?
I'm just.
I got a camera on.
I don't.
No,
I don't-
I know.
Like
I
I
know what
said,
you're trying
that
to
was
do.
with the camera. Okay, now that's where the Florida came from, where I was comparing you with the across the street. So I had a.
Were you acting this way with the Florida cops?
Dude, no, I wasn't.
'Cause I can see
This
a
is
trend.
why I'm acting this way now.
That's not
because
a reason.
their cameras didn't protect me, so my camera's
That's not a
protecting me. Fuck.
You said they don't have any cameras, right?
So I can't call the
We
cops
have
to
cameras.
protect me.
Yeah, you can.
Who's gonna protect me right now from you?
What do you mean?
I'm just walking down the street, dude.
What do you mean?
I want to walk. Can I keep walking down the
No,
street?
you're not free to leave. You would have been if you gave us your identity, but now you're making this difficult. So you can continue to stand there with your camera and record for whatever reason. You're not leaving until we can identify who you are. I mean, it'd be a lot simpler if you just complied with our requests, but you're not. So you're the only one that's making this difficult.
What happens if I don't give you my driver's license?
We're going to be standing here for a while until we can properly identify you. And that is
And
completely
I'm
within
being
our
I'm
legal
being
means.
detained.
Yes, you are.
And
For the fourth time.
and you won't let me speak to a supervisor.
You don't need to.
I want to speak to a supervisor.
what-
I didn't break the law.
Correct, but I explained to
You
you
just
that
said I didn't break the law,
Correct.
didn't you? So why can't I just walk down the street, dude?
Because
I'm walking down the street.
Right now, this is an act investigation.
Investigation of what?
You interacting with that lady down the
That lady down the street? Yeah,
Correct.
I did. I asked her for a drink of water.
We don't know that.
Ask her.
He is.
Okay, then is he asking right now?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Okay.
No. I want him to because that's. And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare her at all.
Yeah, but you did. So
I understand. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. Look, I don't look like a scary dude. I wasn't. I'm not a. I'm not a creepy
I don't
dude.
know you
I wasn't.
from anyone else.
No, I just need. I'm thirsty. I got medication in my pocket. I wanted
do you
to
got?
take my. Huh?
What do you got?
Uh,
I got water. I can give you water if you need to take medication.
yeah, naproxen. It's Aleve. Basically, it's Aleve. That's
Okay.
all it is.
So do you want water? I can.
I would love a bottle of water if you had it. That'd be great. Because that's what I asked her for is water. Ask her. Ask
Okay.
the lady what I wanted. I asked her if do you have any water. I just wanted something to drink. I'm thirsty.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Well, we got to make sure that that's true because anyone
It
can
is.
say anything.
You're right. And I'm walking down the middle of the street in the middle of the night. I understand.
Right, which is dangerous.
You know, I understand. For me or everyone else.
Both.
Yeah, exactly. I
I mean,
understand.
what if a drunk driver comes down the
Exactly.
street and whacks you?
Dude, I understand. And I understand I'm walking down the street at night. I understand.
Yep.
And I understand. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but
But you have this entire time, so you can
No,
stop telling me that. Because you're telling me one thing and then you're doing another. So
doing what? What am I doing?
You're saying you're not trying to give us a hard time, but you are.
By
You have a camera in my face.
well, I'm documenting. I'm protecting myself, sir.
Right, but you don't need to. I have a body camera.
You have a gun. I don't have a gun. I don't even have a pocket knife,
does
sir.
that
I
matter?
have nothing
What does
to
that
defend
matter? It
myself.
has nothing to do.
Well, then put your gun in your car.
No. That's
Okay,
not,
then
that's not how
I
this
don't
works.
feel safe, sir.
You don't feel safe with the
No. Why do you think I'm holding the camera up?
Well,
Isn't it obvious?
That's a little absurd.
What?
But
Absurd. You call it absurd? Dude,
yeah.
come on.
The fact that you're saying just because I have a gun on me to protect myself
You're-
and you and anyone else is saying.
You know exactly
No,
what
I
I'm
don't.
saying. You're manipulating me.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
You are saying you are a grown man.
Who's
You're the
speaking
one-
to the lady down the street?
My partner.
Where is he right now?
Talking to her.
Is he on foot?
I don't know.
Can you contact him?
Nope.
Can I have that water you said you'd give me?
I don't have any water. I have
Jeez,
my
you
own
just said
bottled
you'd
water.
give me some water.
Yep.
And I'm
I
being
don't have any
detained.
bottled water though.
And I'm being detained.
You are being detained. So until we figure out what exactly is going on and your story checks out.
I said.
And then we gotta figure out
Can I
who
sit
it
right by that tree right there?
Sure.
Okay. I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, I got nothing on me. I got no weapons. I don't even have a pocket knife. I'm coming from a wedding, dude.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right here. Ugh. I don't mean to give you a hard time, dude. I know you got a job, and
You are. So you can
Well,
stop
you
telling-
stop saying that too, because
you can stop telling me that. No,
like,
because you
can't
say
you
one-
appreciate the fact that
No.
some people out here are a little nervous?
No.
You don't understand that.
Nope.
You don't think that anyone's been victimized by a police officer ever. I'm not saying
I'm
you
not saying
have or
that.
anyone you
I'm
know.
not saying that, but I've
Okay
given-
then,
I've
can you
given-
just admit that maybe I've been victimized? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe you have.
Okay.
But you're judging me off prior.
No,
reaction.
I'm not judging you.
Yes, you are.
I'm just videotaping the thing. I'm not giving you a hard time, dude. I understand why you're here, and I appreciate your duty. I appreciate your service, dude. If that was my wife, mother, sister, dude, you're damn right. I want you to investigate. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So if that's the case, you just
Yeah.
said that, right?
Yes, I absolutely.
Then
How you doing?
why wouldn't you tell us what your identity is?
Well, my identity doesn't. I didn't do anything to her.
So listen.
Okay.
Yes,
listen to me,
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So I talked to her. Okay.
Yes. What'd she say?
She says you were behind her house with a flashlight by her vehicle.
I don't even have a flashlight.
Or you do on your cell phone.
And you got that
Or
little white
that.
flashlight
This
right
thing.
too, so
She
that
could have
could be
mistaken
mistaken.
that.
I was
for a
at the
flashlight.
street. No.
Okay.
I was at the street. She was on her front
Can I
porch.
talk?
I'm sorry,
Can I
sir.
tell
Yes.
you what she said?
Yes,
So she
I'm
said you were in the back, by her cars when she went to take out the trash.
Okay.
Okay. And you scared her
Yeah.
pretty bad. Okay. And basically she wants you trespassed at this point. She doesn't want you to ever come back down there.
Okay.
So
I just wanted some water. Did you
listen,
say I just asked her
she
for
did,
water?
after you asked her a bunch of other weird questions.
Dude, I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry.
You asked her a bunch of other weird questions. So basically, here's how
Weird
it's gonna
question.
work.
What other weird questions?
So here's how it's gonna work.
No. I want to hear the weird
here's how it's
questions.
gonna work.
Sir, please tell me
You're
the
either
weird
gonna
questions.
Give me your ID, or you're gonna go in handcuffs, and we're
Please.
gonna take your ID because we're going to identify you. At
Okay,
this
that's fine. If that's, but
So
want
this
could you?
what he's saying?
I'm going to give you my ID
Okay.
if it's threat of that. But I want to know what other weird shit she said I was saying.
That doesn't matter.
No, it does matter,
doesn't.
dude. You just said
Listen,
it. It matters.
Doesn't matter.
You were
It
behind
doesn't
someone's
matter.
house at almost.
Well,
You're
I
behind
want to
someone's
know
house
the
at
weird.
1 a.m.
Okay.
And
So
you're
it's
lying
time for
to
you
us
to give
about
us your
that.
ID.
Wait, who said I was lying?
It's time for you to give us your ID.
Oh,
You said you never were on her property.
no, I wasn't. I never said I was.
You were.
No, can I come up?
You were behind her
Can I
house.
stand up?
No.
No, I was not behind her
I want
house.
you to take your ID out, and I want you to hand it to me.
Can I
Otherwise,
stand
I'm
up
going to
right-
put you in handcuffs,
Yeah,
and we're
no,
going to
I'll give you my ID.
Take this.
Dude, why?
This video serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of knowing your rights when interacting with law enforcement. The man's calm but firm refusal to comply with unlawful demands eventually forces the officers to reassess the situation. Stay informed, stay confident, and always protect your rights.